Are you tired of your BP medicines? Do you wish to get rid of these BP medicines? Do you know that by making personalized lifestyle changes, you can not just get rid of these BP medicines, but also your blood pressure problem? Hey guys, welcome back to Conversation with Superhuman. And today again, I have an amazing guest with me who is by profession a vice principal in a school, but passionately, she is a health and wellness practitioner. And she's going to share her experience and her story with you. How did she manage to get rid of her blood pressure medicines and her blood pressure forever? So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mrs. Vaija Nair. Hello, Mrs. Vaija. How are you doing? Good to have you here.
I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine. And how are you, Anu?
I'm very, very good. Thank you. So, first thing that I would want you to tell our viewers what makes a vice principal so passionate about health and wellness?
See, Anu, for the past 2 decades, I should say I was into health and wellness through
Mm-hmm.
the art of living.
Right.
And I should say it has helped me a lot because being a teacher, as well as when you are responsible with like vice principal and all,
Yeah.
so and you are molding a generation which is going to lead the society
True.
later on. So I think that the right thought at the right time is very important,
Absolutely.
and for that health and wellness plays a very important role.
Yeah, that's very true. So, like since you have been associated with health and wellness, coming from a such a background, usually what happens is like we tend to have a definition of a good health, right? In terms
Yeah.
of food, exercise, meditation, whatever you may call it. So, what was your definition of that good health, and how did your perspective change when you decoded your DNA and you underwent this gene metabolic test? What are the changes that you felt that you were doing wrong, which you thought to be healthy?
Yes, a very great question. Okay, but see, the thing is that as you know, that had been into health and wellness,
Right.
and so I had no a definition for myself regarding health. What most of the people have. So
Yeah.
the very first thing that I thought was that having being a vegan is very important.
Uh-huh.
So when if you are vegetarian, that's it. And then if you follow so many like fitness patterns, fitness regimes, or you should say yoga patterns, meditation, that's all. And I felt that I am leading a healthy life. I was leading a healthy life,
Mm-hmm.
and I was very like proud of it, that I never used to skip my no fitness no the patterns that I used to follow. And
Mm-hmm.
I never went on to non-vegetarian because for before 20 years I was non-veg, and then I just came on to vegetarian, so I was very proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I went through the genometabolic analysis, or rather I should say EPLIMO, I underwent EPLIMO, epigenetic lifestyle modification,
Uh-huh.
wherein I was really wonderstruck that what I used to think is just opposite. Because what was my favorite thing, like the milk, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something which was my favorite. Plus what we have studied, what we teach the children, that milk is a complete food, and then here it is entirely different. It's just so I felt that what might be good for others might not be good for me, so I have to change that. The second thing regarding the fitness,
Mm-hmm.
I used to do 1.5 2 hours morning, early morning yoga and exercises, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I found that these things I had to slightly shift on, I had to slightly change. So that really changed the entire perspective of what health and wellness is, and how that I could modify my lifestyle.
Right, right. So, what health problems or challenges you were facing, and how did this personalized lifestyle changes helped you in, to overcome that?
See, actually, no, like I told you already that I was a vegetarian. I am a vegetarian, and also that I used to follow so many fitness regimes also. But still, I had few health issues also.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had high BP.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and I started medication for BP also.
Mm-hmm.
Then though I used to do exercise and all, I had like inflammations in my body. plus I had some sort of muscle cramps and all.
Mhm.
And also one more thing I want to bring into your notice is that I had the pigmentation problem also
Right. Yeah.
after my delivery. So before it was okay, after my delivery I had pigmentation all over my forehead and on my face also.
Right.
So now you could see me that the difference, like
Of course.
no so that is the main difference. Okay. And then when I went through the genometabolic analysis,
Mhm.
and see, our company, they are not just leaving us. See,
Yeah.
what V-Roots is doing is that they're giving us a very, very, I should say, great planned genetic counseling.
Absolutely.
Okay. And wherein it is not just the genetic report, but what we have to follow, what we should avoid, everything is being clearly explained to us.
Yes.
And finally in our Eplimo app, they give us, it's an app, in that app they give us a recommendation report,
Yes.
wherein there are so many diet patterns you could follow, a person could follow. There are so many fitness patterns a person could follow, and even the type of meditations and all.
Yeah.
From that I could modulate, or I could plan my own diet,
Mhm.
my own no the the regimes for me and for myself, how my mental health should be.
Right.
So that is what I could say that personalization is, that is what personalization is. And then in that, what I could find is that I could not use milk and milk products. So
Right.
I what I did is that I just stopped it.
Uh-huh.
Within 15 days I could find the result. Even wheat products also I should not take, because it contains gluten, which is not suitable for me.
Hmm.
Then my skin is also very sensitive. And see, for V-Roots, it's there that they have got certain products. No, they've got certain products which fits into our Eplimo,
Right.
which fits into our report. So I started using that also. It is there in our recommendation report that what supplements you have to follow. In that also personalization is there.
Yes.
So that is what helped me a lot. Then when I modulated my plan, that is my fitness plan, like I started off with certain loosening exercises, breathing exercises, pranayams, and then meditation patterns. And it gave me a lot of relaxation. Within 15 days, I should say that my BP level was being controlled, and it's 6 months since I'm not using any sort of medication. I'm very happy for that.
That's really
So
wonderful.
these are the things. And see, I should say, I share about our, can I say about vitamin natural C,
Yes, of
if you
course.
don't mind?
Yes.
See, the natural C, mainly it is said that it is for immunity, it boosts your immunity.
Yes.
So what I experimented with it is that, as I had the pigmentation problem and I used so many things and all, but there was no such change, because
Yeah.
it's something no that is there on your skin for more than 13 years.
Right.
So then what I did is that I just took one capsule, and then I put it in water. It is water soluble. Within half an hour, I found that it is a bit dissolved.
Mm-hmm.
Then I applied it all over my face.
Mm-hmm.
Within a week's time, I tell you, I'm not exaggerating it. Within a week's time, I could see that all on my forehead, it is completely gone.
Right.
Okay. And here it is fading like.
Absolutely.
So every day I'm using it. Every day I'm using it.
Yes, because it's natural, no? So it's more
It's natural.
potent, yes, and it gives an
Yeah.
instant effect, which you may not
Yes.
find it when you buy a synthetic vitamin C. That is why it
Yes,
is so powerful.
So that's what I wanted to tell, that even though anyone could use it, anyone
Yes.
could use it internally, even externally also, for getting a glowing skin.
True, true, absolutely. And this is something that is the need of the hour, within and from
Yes.
outside, both. So we really
Both are very important.
Yes, absolutely. So, see, you have also been associated with art of living for so long and with the mental wellness. Now, I would ask you, what is your opinion on this mind-body connection and mind-body healing? Because see, we know that our gut and our brain is connected, right, through this vagus nerve. And how do you think, like, what do you eat, what is your lifestyle affects your mental wellness?
Yes, very right. See, I should put it in another way. Like you said, mind, body, I should rather say body, mind. Because I feel that, your body to be fit and healthy is very important, so that you are stress free.
Right.
Anything which hurts your stomach will affect your mind. And
Yeah.
even if once it is affected, even if you do pranayam, you do meditation, it is not going to affect you,
Hmm.
because once you are physically okay, then only you'll be mentally fit also, mentally well-being also. So I
Absolutely.
feel that feeding yourself with the right kind of food, that is fit for you,
Hmm.
that is fit for you, I underline that, that is fit for
Yes.
you, that is personalized, that is fit for you. You have to find out,
Hmm.
you have to hack your own biology, and you have to find out what food, what is the right type of food for you.
Yeah.
And then it would help you to enhance your brain also, you could control your mind also, you'll be more focused, and whatever activity that you do, it will be more clear, or you could do with more clarity.
Right.
That's what I feel. Yeah.
I'm sure like this changes also helped you in meditating better, right? Or keeping
Yeah.
your mental that state of mind also in a right way, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, being a teacher and a vice principal, how can I not ask you, what would be your advice or suggestion for the viewers in terms of their health, in terms of their mental state, how they can take care of it, and especially, in a challenging time that is now that we are going through.
Yes, of course. See, I would like to say that it's very important to personalize yourself in terms of diet, in terms of fitness, and even in terms of whatever meditation, pranayams, and all what you follow.
Yes.
And see, for that, I should say it is like creating a biological horoscope for yourself to stay young, healthy, and lead a productive life through eplimo, or you could say through epigenetic lifestyle modification.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Mrs. Waija. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your experience. Because, see, the problems that you mentioned, pigmentation, inflammation, BP, especially, these are very common problems. And these kind of lifestyle diseases, usually it's believed that, there is, if you are on medication, you have to be on medication for your lifetime, but which is not true. By making the right kind of personalized changes in your lifestyle, you can actually manage the entire, all of these lifestyle problems. So thank you so much for sharing us these your experiences, and thank you for joining us again. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuradha. Thank you.